So as you can immediately tell, this is definitely going to be a different type of video than I normally do, and that's kind of the premise of it. I really want to change things up, and I thought no better way to start off a new video than just some updates on how things have been going business-wise, personal, ambitions for the channel, how 2025 has been, and just give a good, not so planned out channel update, because I just felt like making one with a cool little shot. So let's get into it. And if you're interested on how this scene is being shot, I'm using the pretty new SIRUI Vision Prime 1 lens. They sent that to me and I've been using it. It's really cool because it's a full frame 35mm lens, great all-rounder cine lens. So a little bit more about that towards the end of the video, but just wanted to explain that's this cool looking shot. So I know that a lot of y'all watch this channel for, the real estate media business that I run. So I figured I'd open with the most interesting stuff, the stuff y'all mostly care about, and talk a little bit about business, not so formal, scripted out, just kind of letting you know how it's been so far. So honestly, business has been great. Last year, if you've kept up with the channel and some of the business updates I've made, we were trending like 90% up from the year before. So almost double from 2023 to 2024. And while we're not trending like that this year, which I'm actually glad because there's no way I could sustain that, even having trouble sustaining all the work we have now, we're trending like 30% up from last year, which is really, really cool. And yeah, it's like our client base is growing and we're connecting with new people, doing more shoots, doing a lot more shoots, a lot more driving. Not a huge fan of that. I'll talk a little bit more about that aspect actually a little bit later. But yeah, I'm super excited because as a business owner, this is one thing that I feel like every business owner might fear. It's like when things are going great, you just feel like you're riding the wave and it's just like it's only up from here. But then the second there's like a mini slowdown, you're like, is this it? Is this it? Is this when everything's going to collapse? This is the end of it? Everyone's going to leave? Thankfully, overall, we've been growing steadily and like I said, up 25-30% currently, which is insane. And while business growth is great, the biggest struggle I'm having right now is how to just manage all this business, because I feel like I am now doing more back-end work versus actual work, like video shoots and things that I do in my business. I'm the primary videographer, lifestyle photographer. I have a property photographer and a full-time video editor, as I've mentioned on here. Loud plane. And I really am trying to keep my operation, my team small to completely have, that quality control, just not let things starting to slip and stuff like that, like other bigger companies might have. And it's really interesting when we get new clients, I'll be like, where were you before? What other service provider were you using? And they'll say, oh, we were using so-and-so, but then their quality went down or their customer service went down. So really trying to avoid that, trying to keep our operation small. But I know for a fact I am due for some sort of assistant or admin. So I'm on the hunt for that to alleviate some of that from me so I can focus more on the overall business and just be able to handle shoots, all that. And of course, we're going to continue doing more tutorial updates, things like that. This is not a video where I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to completely change the direction of the channel, which leads into the next topic I want to talk about. I live by a small airport, so it's funny. There's never planes out at this time, but today there is. I'm really happy with the community we've grown. The feedback I constantly get from you guys saying that you're getting value out of them, the tutorial videos, gear updates, and just business videos that I do about running a media business, and gonna definitely continue all that stuff. But I want to definitely bring in a new element, like more videos like this, off the cuff, maybe more about, I don't know what the right word is, but more about life and just experience. And what am I trying to say? Not just gear, video, photo, video related, I guess. I want to introduce new aspects into this channel. So that's all I was trying to say. You might have noticed, if you keep up with the channel, that there's definitely been a bit of a slowdown, and that's just because I'm so busy. The business is growing, and like I said, I'm trying to manage it all, so it's really hard to then do all of that, spend a full day shooting, then hours in the evening uploading, organizing all of that stuff to the editors, and then to just go and film a video, then to edit that, and all of that is just like not realistic. And one thing I don't want to do, which I don't know if any of y'all ever noticed, I did have a video editor. So for these videos for most of 2023, and then they stopped working with me. And I haven't wanted to bring another editor back because while that was great getting it off my, getting that editing off my plate, it just felt like more of a job now again. It was like I'm obviously having to pay for that. So any income that the channel makes immediately goes to that. And I just was losing interest in it. And I've definitely been a bit of a creative rut, which I'll talk about here in a second, and the channel has always been an outlet for creativity, whatever I want to film, like this right now. And I just wanted to get back to that. I want to enjoy this more, not feel like another job, because I already have that. Before jumping into some more personal stuff, I wanted to talk about the community in case you guys, some of y'all that are viewing this or viewers of the channel don't know that I actually have a separate community on my website. So it is a paid community, a private community. It's only $5 a month, and you get access to a private Discord group, some behind the scenes videos I post on there, and a digital welcome pack with some most used digital assets that I use. And it's been really cool. I'm not trying to sell you on that. I just want to talk about it. But the fact that it's growing, I think we're at like 225 members now. Everyone that's accessed it definitely gives feedback saying they're learning a lot from it or it's really valuable. And the Discord group is probably my favorite thing because connecting with people all over the world doing the same type of stuff and getting to know their perspectives, their opinions, or just how things are run in their area or just their own experiences is really cool because people that join don't just get advice from me, but from others, and I'm even learning from people in the group. There's people in the group and they're doing better work than me, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like, how'd you do this? How'd you shoot this? So I'm really excited about that private Discord group. So if you're interested in checking it out, it's linked in the description below. But again, no pressure, just it's definitely really valuable, especially if you're in the early stages starting out, because that's where you can get the most help right now. Okay, now let's touch base a little bit on some personal updates. I feel like I don't talk a lot about me and my personal life. I try to keep that stuff more private, and I still will, but even just talking about me, it's always just been about, like I said, photo, video, gear, tutorials, stuff like that, and I want to bring a little bit more of an element of myself into this stuff. So one of the biggest things that some of y'all might relate or a lot is I am struggling right now creatively. I feel like I'm in a very low creative rut right now, feeling very uninspired to create things, but at the same time I feel like I'm coming out of it because I'm kind of stoked on filming this right now. Just really creatively drained and almost burned out. And if you've been around on the channel, I've definitely made a good amount of videos on burnout before. And I feel like every time I get to that point, that means I need to change something. And I feel like I'm feeling that again with my business, which again, I'm really thankful. I'm not complaining about it, but it's just kind of like, okay, all this business I'm gaining, how do I sustain it? How do I get some of it off my plate to enjoy and not just be overwhelmed again? Along with just being so busy with work and not posting so much on the channel, even if I wasn't so busy, I still wouldn't be as much because I'm just not really feeling it as much. I'm like, I don't know what to create. I just want to do a different concept, bring new elements to the channel. I've definitely felt that way for like the first part of the year, just kind of putting out the videos I almost like have to, that are just packed with value, and I always want them to be like that. But I just want to take that pressure off and be able to just create cool stuff that's still valuable, but not so much like I need the perfect script or the perfect video idea. It has to be formulated this way and produced this way. Like, I love cinematography, if you don't know that, but I love that I just set up the shot in my backyard and I'm just gonna make a video like this. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully I don't watch it back and I'm like, this is all wrong. If you're not really feeling it or creatively inspired, I definitely recommend you try out other things and give this a break. If you can, obviously if it's your job, you have to do it, but like try and do new things. And that's helped me out a lot in the past, along with taking breaks from that. So kind of doing that again. I'm glad I have an editor in my business because I feel like I would have definitely burned out for sure. Just looking forward to trying out some new things on here to get out of this. So like this being the first step. And then along with that, because I'm so busy with the business, I'm trying to make more time for family or more things I enjoy doing. Like I've been playing some more video games now. So I think I've mentioned that before on the channel. Like I'm really big into like sim racing and just cars in general. So I play Gran Turismo, on the weekends or in the evenings if I don't have much to do. And some other games I've been playing right now. What's that called? They made a movie about it. I'll think about it. But yeah, just making some time for things I like doing, especially family time and spending time with my wife and daughter as much as I can, because, life's too short and my daughter's growing up way too fast. It's awesome because we just do a lot of the fun things. Like right now I'm in our backyard and we're over here all the time doing soccer, playing games, doing outdoor things, and I'm glad we like doing a lot of the same stuff. So I definitely just want to make more time for that, and I have been. Not saying I need to. I definitely have been and want to keep it that way. So another cool thing, like I mentioned, being into cars, I bought myself a really fun daily early on this year in February. It's a 2025 Elantra N, and if you're not familiar with those cars, it's basically like Hyundai's high-performance sedan, and I've always been into sedans because they're practical. I can carry my family in there. We also have like a big family car, a 25 Palisade, but whenever I have to carry my family around in my car, it's doable. All my gear fits in there, big trunk space, but I love the performance aspect of it. It's so fun, especially because I do so much driving. Really big into that stuff. Those 4-cylinder turbo charged performance cars, so really I've always loved cars like that. And it's great because unlike a V8, I'd love to own a V8. You can get, your performance out of it, but then also great gas mileage, like 35 mile plus on the highway, which is awesome. But a few bummers with that. I've already had to replace a tire, and my windshield is cracked. Literally after this video, I'm gonna go get it fixed. And it's not the car's fault, it's just that I'm driving so much. So just been driving way too much, the most I ever have. I already put like 7,000 miles in the car, and I got it in February. So a lot of driving comes with this job, running a real estate photo and video business. But that's why I wanted to get a fun daily, because if I'm gonna be driving a lot, I wanna enjoy it. And I definitely enjoy that car. So right now it is like, it says 87 degrees, but it probably feels like 95, and it's 11 in the morning in Texas, sweating like crazy, and I have to go somewhere after this, so I'm probably going to wrap up this video now. Also wanted to talk a little bit about the lens. I am probably due for a full review on it. I've posted just little things about it, but the SIRUI Vision 1 Prime lens is a full frame 35mm lens. They have other focal lengths. I opted for the 35. That's always like my favorite go-to focal length, because this is like a perfect example. You can get a really tight compressed shot, blurry background. I think I'm at f2 right now with a fixed ND in front. It's still wide also, so it's like I'm like really close to the camera, like I can touch it right there. So I always love that with 35mm you can get close and wide distances, but still like really compressed shots. And as a really close focusing distance, the throw on it is super nice and smooth, like you want for Cine lenses. Been really happy with that lens. Gonna do probably like a full review on it once I get more and more visuals for it. That's pretty much it. Just wanted to hop on and make a really candid kind of channel 2025 update, how things have been going. Wasp. And I just might be making more off-the-cuff videos like this just because they're really creative, fulfilling, kind of trying out new cinematography tricks and setups and things like that, and hopefully still make the videos valuable for y'all. So maybe we'll do more Q&As like this. I know I had started that answering your questions series, and I'm definitely overdue for one, so maybe we'll make another cool spot somewhere and answer some more questions, making the video more valuable for you guys. So that's pretty much it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down your thoughts, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love for you guys to be a part of the channel and the community, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.